Man, do you know how crazy it is to live in Houston? How much other shit that there is to do in
that's
fucking
true.
Houston, nigga. Then they get to the point to where, man, we ain't gonna make the playoffs, and they start thinking about their life. I ain't trying to get traded, nigga. Like, brother, man, yeah, man. This year's Heisman was how do I put it? Ass.
Yes, it was. It
to
was.
to be completely honest, honestly, the guy that should have won, if you ask me, was the linebacker from Texas Tech. That's my honest opinion on it.
I'm not mad at that. I'm
I
not mad at
mean,
that.
you go look at some of them plays he was making. I'm like, Don't be surprised if Texas Tech make it to the semifinals.
Don't even don't even. I don't even want to talk about that yet. But I do want to talk about this Heisman shit. But yeah. This past weekend, Fernando Mendoza wins the Heisman over Diego Pavia, Julian Sand, and Jeremiah Love. And there was a lot of controversy around this year's Heisman candidates. I mean, a lot
Hmm.
of controversy. I mean, I don't think we had, I don't think we had one Heisman candidate that threw. Did anybody throw for 3,500 yards?
Probably did.
I think it will pop.
Saying, well, not 3,500, but
Yeah, that's what.
3,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. We didn't have a Heisman candidate throw for over 3,500 yards.
Yeah. And then the guy that won it didn't even throw for 3,000 yards.
Yeah, but okay. Let's be honest, bro. He literally won it because he beat Ohio State. There's no other
And
way. There's no.
Oregon.
Yeah, that's it. There's no other way to put that. I feel like, and me and Ryan talked about it before. We both said that whoever wins the Indiana and Ohio State game was more than likely going to end up being the fucking Heisman winner, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Once they beat Oregon, I'm like, if Ohio State could beat Michigan, they're playing for, regardless of who loses or wins that game, they get in the bye in the playoffs. And they basically playing for the Heisman. That game was pretty much for the Heisman, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yep.
To be honest with you, neither team had lost the game up until that point. They
Right.
had pretty much handled business. But if you ask me, Indiana had more impressive wins
I agree. I would definitely agree.
with Oregon going into that game. I mean, I guess you could throw Texas in there, but Texas didn't really perform how we thought Texas was going to perform this year. As I said earlier, it was very interesting with reports of Archie saying he was already coming back to play
Yeah.
the following season, regardless of what happened this year. But I got a strong feeling had everything went how they wanted it to go, he'd been gone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He did probably declared already.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to the NFL, guys. Sorry, goodbye.
It was just crazy to me. I think this is the first time since probably 2014 that we've had Cam Newton's Heisman year, that we've had somebody win the Heisman that didn't, throw for at least 3,000 yards. But
But he
Cam
ran
Newton,
for like 1,500
yeah, that's what I
yards,
say.
30
Cam,
touchdowns.
yeah, like he ran for, so he pretty much was the team. And like if you look at what happened afterwards when he went into the NFL, I think nobody on his team outside of Nick Fairley actually had a decent career in the fucking NFL. So
Right.
there's that.
Just a whole bunch of juniors and seniors who had a lot of experience playing ball and stuff. And that still bothers me because Oklahoma, he was really close to going to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But then, I guess he didn't like how Bob was running shit and said, fuck it, I'm finna go over here.
As you were saying, but Ron was making a good point before we actually got started. It's kind of crazy that somebody like this that didn't even throw for 3,000 won the Heisman, but Shador didn't even get no consideration for the fucking Heisman last year.
And who the fuck was Travis getting the ball from?
Yeah.
But What do I know, right?
Right. Right.
I mean,
We're
look
just
at
fans, right?
hell Kyle Trask numbers
Yeah.
that year. I mean, because they had lost late. Now they hadn't lost their game late. They would have made the SEC championship game if he wouldn't have, if they would have won that, he probably would have won that year. But last 2 years for the Heisman in terms of voting and the players is very underwhelming. It was cool because Travis won,
Right.
first
Right.
nine quarterback to win since Devontae uh,
Smith.
Adams Smith. Why
Devontae Smith.
I get them confused.
It's easy. It's real easy.
Yeah, so whatever. I guess NIL. I guess it's gonna be more even playing fields, and it's gonna be more based off your schedule and who you play and what wins did you have.
Yeah. Especially with this, with all the the big name quarterbacks pretty much jumping in the transfer portal for next year. Is I kind of can't wait to all this play out so we can come back and talk about that. And that the NFL, as much as as much as we love during the season, during football season, the NFL offseason is always just as exciting. I mean, all the speculation and what could be and what could have been. It's always just as fun to talk about.
Hmm.
But we do got to talk about some shit that's way, that's really fun and really exciting to talk about, think about, and that's going to be happening here this upcoming weekend. We
Okay.
have the first games of the 12-team college football playoff. It is time to pull some predictions out of a hat, not even out of a hat, but it's time to give our predictions for the 12-team college football playoff. First up, we got Alabama and Oklahoma. This is Alabama and Oklahoma's second matchup this year. Oklahoma has won the last two games versus Alabama, and Oklahoma is at home this time. Ryan, the winner will move on to play Indiana in the second round. Ryan, who do you see winning this game? How do you see this playing out?
It's gonna be real simple. Oklahoma's defense is gonna show up. If Oklahoma can sustain drives and score points outside of field goals, they should win this game. Now, Ryan Williams is going to be playing differently, as well as the rest of the team. Alabama will be without their running back yet again for the Oklahoma matchup, like he was earlier this year. So it's going to be really down to that. If OU can get a lead and the defense can, keep pressure on Ty Simpson and keep getting them off the field, then they should win the game. But if OU gets down, I don't know. This team is really, unfortunately, before the injury, John Mateer, was, I mean, he still was throwing some scud missiles, but he was diming motherfuckers.
Yes, he was.
Like, let's not forget, before the injury, he was diming people. And then the first play in the Auburn game, that's when the injury occurred. And not only did he finish the game, he played well during that game.
Yeah.
So the most interesting thing really is going to be the play of John Mateer and can the offense score points.
I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind that Oklahoma's defense is going to show up as they have been all season, time after time after time again. I mean, they had probably one of the most difficult schedules in the NCAA, they definitely had the most difficult schedule in the SEC. I do think that the home crowd is definitely going to be an extra weapon for them. As far as just the Sooners as a whole, I think the best thing to happen for the Sooners was them not playing for the SEC championship, because that gives them what, 2.5 to 3 weeks to get healthy. Maybe John Mateer, had a bunch of physical therapy, getting that hand back right. We will have R. Mason Thomas back. I believe Javante Barnes will be back. Now, I do think what hurt Bama is the way they played in the SEC championship, especially not having Jam Miller. Don't know if reports are true with Ty Simpson or not, but we not
Don't believe that.
I'm not believing that. And if Oklahoma is smart, they wouldn't believe it either. But yeah, I'm gonna take Oklahoma in this game, and I think a big reason will be is two things. For one, we're at home. This is our first. This is our, I think, our first college football playoff appearance in what, 2-3 years.
Since 19.
Yeah, since 2019. Yeah, first college football playoff appearance since 2019, and we're at home. We're coming off of 3 weeks. We're coming off of what, 2-3 weeks rest.
Yeah.
And the fact that, Bama didn't really look good in their last showing versus Georgia, and get it, I know it's Georgia. I don't know. To me, that's still something to take into consideration. And like
Yeah.
I said, the winner of this game will be moving on to play Indiana.
And I feel like that's a better matchup defensively for Oklahoma versus Alabama.
Yep, I agree.
But we can't look ahead. Gotta get to Friday.
Yep. Now I will say this. You know what? I'm not even. I'm not gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna wait. Next up, we have Miami versus Texas Tech. The winner of this game,
A&M.
the Tech. I'm sorry. We have Miami versus Texas A&M. I'm sorry. The winner of this game will move on to play Ohio State.
Of course.
Ryan. Yeah, right. Ryan, who do you have winning this game, and how do you think this plays out?
I don't know, man. This might be a defensive struggle. Both teams are coming in with good defenses, high octane offenses. But really, it's gonna come down to the quarterback play. Can Carson Beck, you know, play like how he did earlier this year? And can Texas A&M's quarterback play like he did earlier this year? Preferably before the Texas game. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be a defensive struggle, in my opinion. The team who makes the least amount of mistakes plays the more disciplined game of football is gonna win.
I actually think the other way around. I think it's gonna be a high octane. I think it's gonna be an offensive. I think it's gonna be kind of a shootout. I mean, Carson Beck has, he has a ton of experience playing against Texas A&M. Being a former SEC quarterback at Georgia, he's played Texas A&M before, so he kind of has an idea of what he should be looking at versus that defense. Granted, I know this could be a different defense from when he was there, but it's still more of the same scheme. The issue I have with Texas A&M is they've had a couple games where the defense hasn't really been able to stop people early. I mean, they did
Especially that
give
Kentucky game.
not only that Kentucky game, but even in that South Carolina game, they did give up 31 points in the first half. So I do think that Miami has the deep. I think that Miami has the offense to score with Texas A&M. And if it does get to a point to where they get 2-3 touchdowns ahead, I think Miami has the defense to be able to hold them off. And because Texas A&M is coming off of a loss versus Texas, I do think I do think that's really something to take into consideration, especially since they have been rolling pretty much all season.
Right.
So that's gonna be a game. I wholeheartedly believe that's gonna be an offensive shootout. But yeah, I take Miami in that game. And like I said before, the winner of that game will move on to play Ohio State.
Which
I
I
know.
don't know about that.
Next up, we have Tulane versus Ole Miss, and the winner of this game will move on to play Georgia. All right, Ryan, who do you have winning this game, and how do you think plays out? How do you think this plays out?
I don't want to be that guy and just say that, Tulane is just gonna get steamrolled, but it could very well go that way. I don't know. I mean, think about a team that had a really good year. They only lost the whole year was against Georgia,
Yeah,
and they coach jump ships to go to LSU and Lane Kiffin. They do get their offensive coordinator back for the remainder of the playoffs. But that's just kind of like a slap in the face to that fan base, those
I agree.
players, and that organization. So I think they're gonna come out pretty pissed off, though. I think they're coming out pretty pissed off, going to exercise some demons on the football field, or they might just come out dejected, and the game will be a lot closer than it should be, and they'll find a way to win late, or maybe Tulane gets the upset. But I feel like Ole Miss gonna handle business.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not even gonna say honest, but I know people gonna call me crazy, but I can actually see Tulane pulling off the upset here. I say
Mhm.
that because of the whole, Lane Kiffin situation. He's, Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty. I'm pretty sure they had quite a few players jump in the portal. I don't know if those players are going to be playing. I don't know, with them getting the offensive coordinator for, with Ole Miss offensive coordinator pretty much running things for the college football playoff. What happens if, Tulane does come out and punch him in the mouth? Then what? You know what I'm saying?
How
What
they
type of
respond?
because I mean, everybody on Tulane is pretty much coming back. Tulane knows what they're coming out with. You know what I'm saying? We all know what Tulane is always going to. They're always an offensive threat. I honestly see this game coming out. Tulane comes out hitting Ole Miss in the mouth. It's gonna be one of them games where uh Tulane can't stop Ole Miss on offense, but Ole Miss can't stop Tulane on offense either. So I can very well see this game being one of them, like, 45 to 44, like double overtime win, kind of like the Texas and Arizona State game last year. I
Yeah.
could kind of see something like that. And Ryan, me and we've watched a lot of college football. Hell, Tulane has played Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Tulane is a very scrappy team. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're one of them. They're a sneaky team. They're not one of them teams you want to just lay down for.
They not go. You got to go beat them.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
they're not going
saying?
that because Tulane is
Yeah.
definitely not going to lay down. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take the upset. Give me Tulane in this game. I think it's gonna be what I think Tulane. This gonna be the upset of the weekend. That's what I'm calling.
Okay.
And as I mentioned before, the winner of this game will move on to play Georgia. And I'm being honest, if you Tulane, you really don't want to play Georgia. You
No, ain't get on the plane.
know.
We forfeit. That's fucked up, though. Yeah.
Next up, we have James Madison versus Oregon, and the winner of this game will move on to play Texas Tech. Ryan, who do you think wins this game? How you see it playing out?
Now, what I was saying earlier, oh, this might be no, it's going to be an ass whooping. It's going to be, and I don't even the offense don't even have to play great. I think this might be, the defense might be getting some scores. That kind of game, you know what I'm saying? This shit might be over middle of the second quarter.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Or it's close and it's over the beginning of the third quarter.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how all those old Nick Saban Alabama teams, keep it close in the first half, and then by midway through the third quarter, you like, shit, what else is on, man?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
I wholeheartedly agree. Um, so I know everybody remember what the fuck happened to TCU when they played Georgia in the national championship.
woo.
I wholeheartedly feel like that's what the fuck this is gonna be. This is gonna be one of them situations of Oregon. Hey man, congratulations on making the college football playoff, but don't take this one personal. That's honestly what I think.
Don't take it
And
personal.
that's wholeheartedly what I think. But yeah, the winner of this game will move on to play Texas Tech. And honestly, I feel like regardless of who Texas Tech gets, it's gonna be one of them. Whoever gets Texas Tech, bro, that's gonna be an offensive shootout.
Hmm.
That is going to be an offensive shootout.
Hmm.
Now I know it's early. I mean, I can't even say it's early because college
I
football playoff
don't,
come
I
on
don't,
this weekend. But go ahead.
I don't know, man. Both Oregon and Texas Tech defenses are really good, man. Really good. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to guess with these Big 12 schools, but out of all of them, that's been the most consistent one is Texas Tech this year.
Yeah.
At $28 million is spent well.
Well, here is the $1 million question. If you had to choose, who is going to be what is going to be your national champ? Not the winner, but what is going to be your national championship matchup?
Shit, with me personally, what I would like to see is Oklahoma and Miami. I would, I would love, I would really, 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 really love to see that. That would be so nice. Be so nice. But I don't know. I have no idea. What about you? What's yours?
If I really had to choose, this is if I really had to choose. Personally, I think it's gonna end up being. I'm gonna say as much as I don't, I'm gonna say Oklahoma and Georgia. I'm gonna be wholehearted. I'm gonna be honest. And I say, and this ain't even just me being a homer. When I look at the side of the bracket that Oklahoma is on, I think that
Tough.
it's tough, but I think Oklahoma has, the teams that are on the side that Oklahoma is on. I think we have the easier path to the national championship. We're not gonna
Hmm.
have this. I mean, I think the toughest, if possible, and this ain't saying that Indiana or Texas Tech is not a tough matchup. But I honestly think that compared to the teams that we played, I think that I don't think there's I think our toughest team on that side of the bracket is probably Oregon. And that's just comparing to the competition that we have seen this season.
Me personally, I feel like the Oklahoma Texas Tech matchup is horrible for Oklahoma. I don't want any parts of that game. I don't want to see that game. Because, Big 12, that ball in the air like 60, 65, 70% of the time.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, that's about 60 or 70% of pressures being put on that goddamn quarterback as well. Because
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm willing to put our front seven up against anybody else's offensive line in the fucking league. Especially with us getting our Mason Thomas back. Good luck.
Especially that's getting healthy for once.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck. Good luck. I think we are getting healthy at the right fucking time. You know what else I was thinking about too? What if Jaden Ott come out and he just flat out just go off in the
Balls.
fucking playoffs?
I would love that. I would love that because so far there's no return on this investment.
Yeah,
So I would love seeing that personally, but maybe that's the ace up our sleeves,
yeah,
because if they cleared to go, all you gotta do is say they cleared to go, or you don't have to list them as a starter. You know what I'm saying? You can list whoever you want as a starter. In the second play of the game, you put his ass in, then yeah,
yeah,
like kind of like how they did Trey Sermon, them last 2 years at OU. He was hurt, granted, but he started every game.
yeah,
That don't mean he was running the ball primarily, but he started every game.
yeah. Ohio State, y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Y'all are welcome.
And I think what helped him was that he didn't have to play a whole 12 game season, 13 game season.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't really. I hate to say it, but it ain't really worked out for him this year. But
He's still in the league?
he's still in the league. Hell, the Steelers signed him on the fucking practice squad.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Preacher man, Trey Summer, how you doing, brother?
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
All right, let's go ahead and transition into the NFL and cover some of the big stories. And I think we got to start off with the biggest one. Patrick Mahomes tears his ACL in a 16-13 loss to the Chargers, with the Chiefs being eliminated from playoff contention. Ryan, what do you think the Chiefs? Where do you think the Chiefs go from here? And what do you think? What do you think happens from this point on?
Well, having a shitty record, they finally could get a decent draft pick. So, uh, getting that alpha, that receiver, they need an alpha,
Yeah,
that receiver. I feel like that's the piece they're missing. That's what gets them going. You know what I'm saying? For past couple years, they would just try to use Kelsey and company and try to mask that. But they need a guy. They need like a Devontae Adams, like a Saint Brown. They
yeah,
just need a true number one receiver, and that way everybody else can get in line and do their job. Also, they need to get younger on defense. It's never too late to shore up the offensive line. They just need to make some additions and make some personnel changes. They need to shake some shit up. They need to get younger on both sides of the ball. That's what they need to do. But with Mahomes tearing his ACL this late in the season, we might be just talking about 2027.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. More than
how that's
likely.
how that's gonna look. So it's all good.
I agree, but I don't simply because of how technology is these days. I mean, hell, we can see Patrick Mahomes probably starting fucking week one of the NFL. I think that's highly unlikely, but it's always a possibility. But I mean, it definitely sucks for the Chiefs. I mean, but if you look, the way I look at it is, look, y'all not making the playoffs this year, so let's just try to, let's just try to gain a little bit of fucking dignity. I mean, now Gardner Minshew is going to come in. He's a serviceable backup. I think you really try to see what the fuck you can get out of the rest of the wide receiver core. I think you really try to push Xavier Worthy. I mean, Rasheed Rice, we see what he is. I think
Right.
you really try to, maximize the potential of Xavier Worthy. You try to, we're very uncertain whether Travis Kelce is going to come back next year. And at this, especially if Mahomes ain't going to be back next year, I think that's highly unlikely. So I think you try to, give Travis Kelce a proper send off if that's the case. And, once you get to the offseason, just try to retool, man. Like I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I think the issue with the Chiefs is they are still living off of the success they had with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill had so much success with Patrick Mahomes just tossing the ball up and Tyreek Hill going to go get it. And they have tried to, relive that type of offense through Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, signing and drafting all this speed, and it's not amounting to anything. It's not.
Because you got the wrong scheme for it. What I think has
That's true.
happened
That's
is
true.
defenses have figured out Andy's offense, and he has not really changed anything. Like
That too.
they need to revamp everything. They need to change up everything. All them exotic ass blitz packages is not working no more. You need motherfuckers that can cover, as well as we need another guy on that line with Chris, man. I'm not ready to give up on Chris like everybody else did this year, but and they need to shore some shit up.
Also, it's time for y'all to go get a fucking running back and give Patrick Mahomes some help. Hey, yeah,
Hey man.
but there's a couple good running backs coming out in the draft. If you don't go drafting motherfuckers that runs, four twos and four. You got enough of them on your team. Go get a fucking running back. Take some of the pressure off your goddamn quarterback.
Go get a power back.
Yeah. Just somebody who can be a true bell cow. But
I agree. I
I'm gonna say this too. Me and Ryan have already talked about this. Watch out for them Chargers. I'm telling y'all, watch out for them Chargers. They have they got a great recipe for success, man. They leaning on the running game. They leaning on the running game on the defense. And Justin Herbert, they are not allowing Justin Herbert to do more than he needs to. You can get me to if you can get me 200, 215, a couple touchdowns, we can win. The defense can hold. We can win like that.
And really, you might want. I hate to say this. You might want to look out for the Broncos too, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Bo Nix is looking like a mobile Drew Brees,
Yeah,
and their defense, led by Nick Bonito and company, is playing really,
lights out.
really good.
Lights
Yeah,
out.
lights the fuck out. So it's kind of looking like Denver and LA right now, the Rams right
No, we're
now.
not yet. Not yet. But speaking of Bo Nix and the Broncos, we do have to talk about another, another downfall of another player this season. Michael Parsons also tears his ACL in a 26-34 loss to the Broncos. I mean, with Green Bay rolling, and Green Bay was kind of rolling the season.
Yeah,
What does this now mean for Green Bay heading into the playoffs, if they still make the playoffs?
they'll make the playoffs, but just that having that extra edge on defense, and so it's probably gonna be like years past where they're in a close playoff game and they find a way to lose it late, or go out there to get their asses spanked.
I
Like
still,
that.
I still think Green Bay has a pretty serviceable defense. It just sucks because Micah, Micah. I think is pressuring the fuck out of the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I mean, I read a crazy stat the other day that I think there's been like 300. Micah Parsons took like 300 plus snaps and has not gotten one holding call.
I mean, he gets held a lot.
He does. He really does. And I mean, he's always in the backfield wreaking havoc. It's just he's not getting the calls that you would expect him to get.
Yeah. So that sucks. It's been a lot of key injuries, man.
Yeah,
This
it had.
this
That's
this
another thing I
year.
wanted to talk about. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird year.
Mm-hmm.
Hell,
Mm-hmm.
What we had? Jaden Daniels, Malik
Yep.
Neighbors, yeah, Jaden Daniels,
Ertz.
Zach Ertz, who else, man? Pat Mahomes, Michael Parsons, CD missed a lengthy amount of time. Damn,
Twice
who?
now.
Yeah, hell, Daniel Jones just got hurt. I mean, you
Yeah.
could say what you want, but Daniel Jones was cooking.
He was.
Shit, Devontae Adams just got hurt. It's been a weird year, man. It's
Yeah, he
been a very weird fucking year.
pulled his hamstring. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I don't know, man. This is it's it's a weird year. It is a very
It's a weird
very
ass
weird
shit.
year.
It's like a mixture of the 2010s and early 2000s.
But I will say this: it's given it. This is the first year that you can look at the AFC and the NFC, especially and now with people getting hurt, and you can say, I don't know who the
Who
fuck
the
is gonna
fuck?
win. I don't know who the hell gonna win it all. There's a lot of good teams and is what's crazy is it's not top heavy.
Mm-mm.
You got multiple teams that's still in the hunt in the NFC and multiple teams that's still in the hunt in the AFC
It's
that are
right.
still pretty good, that are still pretty damn good teams.
That's right there. So,
So
if one of them can leapfrog, you know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all got a fire on y'all last year. Y'all trying to fight out the Ravens right now. But I
yeah.
don't know what the fuck going on with the Ravens either.
Yeah, speaking of, that's wanted to talk to you about that, bro. If you not you can't come with me to Indy, bro. I'm going to Pittsburgh, my nigga.
Okay, well,
If you can, I'm saying if you can't come with me to in, if you can't come with me, I told Emma, shit, if Ryan can't go, just get me tickets to fucking Pittsburgh.
we got some coveralls, nigga.
No, yeah, I'm buying heated socks, fucking heated gloves. Oh yeah, that's the pivotal game. That's the Ravens and Steelers.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be good and cold, motherfucker.
yeah,
Good. Woo!
that's why I told Emma, I'm like, shit, if Ryan can't come to Indiana, shit, I'll gladly take some tickets to go to Pittsburgh. Not even joking.
Yeah, I wish I could, man. I really wish I could.
Oh, it's all good, bro. We going to Oklahoma next year, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Oklahoma next year, motherfucker.
Really wish we could have went to that damn Michigan game.
Yeah, same. Just unfortunate situations, man.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next topic. This was probably one of the biggest games of the weekend. The Buffalo Bills pull off a comeback win against their AFC rival New England Patriots, 35-31. The Bills were trailing 24-7 at halftime. Did you get a chance to watch that game, Ryan?
No, I did not. I saw they was up, and I turned back. What the fuck? I mean, bro, he getting MVP again.
No,
Allen,
no.
who'd you get MVP to?
Fucking Stafford, bro.
He deserves it.
I'm just being honest. That is at this point, it's Matt Stafford's to
But
lose.
bro, look how many comeback wins Buffalo's had this year.
You can look at how many comeback wins Buffalo has had, or you can look at what the fuck the Rams have been doing, bro.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford has damn near. Matt Stafford he got damn near. He's top what? He's top two in passing. I think top 2 or 3 in passing yards. He
Lead league
has lead
touchdowns.
the league in touchdowns. Every time they get to the red zone, it's just where's Devontae? It's the same shit. He has the perfect combination. We're gonna go to Cooper Cup to get us down the field, and once we get to the red zone, Devontae, I'm coming to you.
Puka.
And then they got the running game to complement the pass game. It's like it's gonna be Matt Stafford. But even though I know the Bills haven't been the team that we expected them to be this year, but I mean they're still a good team. And let's just be honest, this is probably the best team that the Patriots have seen all season.
And
I mean,
played twice. They
this
played a losing team schedule.
And this ain't me trying to hate on the Patriots and say they're not a good team, but let's just call this spade a spade. If you go and look at the total win-loss record of all the teams that they played, the Patriots haven't really seen nobody. And I mean, don't get me wrong. That second half, they got up to a good start and they just couldn't maintain it. They were really the defense was really getting after Drake May, and Drake making some of them passes that he was throwing, they wasn't connected. And Josh Allen and James Cook was dicing their ass up in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, shit, pivotal game really is the Ravens game.
Yeah, and I mean, if we being honest, I personally think that this game for the New England Patriots, it was a measuring stick.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't because once you get to the playoffs, you ain't gonna see no cupcakes.
I mean,
You ain't gonna see nobody. You and all them weak ass teams that you've been playing this year, you ain't gonna get none of that once you get to the playoffs.
hold on, they split it now. It's 1-1.
That's true too.
Hold on now. But what's that? That's like their third loss in the year.
The Patriots, yeah, that third loss.
Vrabel, yeah, you got that shit moving, man.
Yeah, I mean, they got the perfect system for him. They don't. Drake May, if I'm being honest, I'm looking at this Drake May situation kind of like how the Mac Jones situation was. Except, this is Drake May's second year, but he's made a huge jump from year 1 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it. I saw it coming. I saw it coming.
Yeah. I, yeah, you called it. You did. You did.
Moving on to our last topic before
Fuck
we
the
jump.
Patriots.
Fuck them. You know how I feel about it. I can't stand the motherfucker.
Go Brady.
Moving on to our last topic before we get into our rapid fire picks. This is something that I wanted to talk to you about because I know we're both such big fans of this man. Kyler Murray has been shut down for the rest of the season, and this is more than likely, this is probably the end of the Kyler Murray era in Arizona. More than likely, he is going to get traded he's either going to get released or traded out of Arizona this offseason. What team would you like to see Kyler get? If looking at all the teams that maybe need a quarterback or are going to need a quarterback, what team would you like to see Kyler Murray get traded to this offseason?
I've, you know, I've been thinking about that for like the last 2 or 3 years. Oh, man. But every team I think of, they already got a quarterback. And he's probably going to go to a shitty team. So let's just put this all in perspective. You never really, outside of that, what I want to say 2021 year, you never really put a team around him. Defense has always been terrible.
Yeah.
He's always throwing the motherfucker shorter than him. Feels like, with the exception of Christian Kirk and
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins and Marvin Harrison, and he has Zach Ertz there, but he bounced. Um, I don't know. To answer your question, honestly, I don't know. Because every team I'm thinking of has Miami.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
But they not that they still need another year out of Tua to get some type of return at that investment. But I mean, shit, the offensive line is garbage. I don't want to see that nigga running for his life in Miami.
I agree. I agree.
I, damn sure not the Jets.
No, I don't want to see nobody. I don't even want to see nobody get drafted to the Jets.
Right.
You going
Uh,
their career is gonna be over before it starts.
damn sure not the Raiders.
Fuck no.
Damn sure not Cleveland. Hell, who you got? Shit.
Mine is going to actually, and I know what a lot of people are going to say, oh, they got a veteran QB and they drafted a QB. I'm going to say the Falcons, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest. Look, Michael Penix just tore his ACL. Kirk Cousins has shoulder issues and I can probably throw a ball farther than Kirk Cousins right about now. Kirk Cousins has shoulder issues and he's probably going to retire at the end of the season. They have a great offense. The defense has, that the defense is coming along. They have somewhat of an offensive line. And I mean, let's be honest, bro. It's Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you as a quarterback, you do well in Atlanta, they're going to embrace you.
Mm-hmm.
So that if they got a running back, they got a wide receiver, they got a nice wide receiver, they got a nice tight end. So yeah, if I had to choose a team where I would like to see Kyler Murray end up, I say Atlanta. The only issue with that is that big ass fucking the money, that contract. But I think he's a couple years. I think he's a couple years removed from signing that contract. So I don't think Atlanta would have to eat up much of that.
You talking about Kyler or you talking about Kirk Cousins?
No, Kyler.
He at the end of that. I think he got like 1 or 2 more years in that deal. He's
Uh,
at the end of that. So I think he signed that deal in like 21. Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see where he ends up and how this shit plays out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we can go ahead and jump off into our rapid fire picks for the week. Ryan, I'm gonna call out a game, and you tell me who you think is going to win. And I'm letting you know right now, we got some great pivotal matchups this weekend.
Excellent.
All right, first up, we got the Rams and the Seahawks.
Fuck. I'm gonna go Rams.
I'm gonna go Seahawks, and that's simply because I don't think Devontae Adams is gonna be playing next week.
No, he just pulled his hamstring. No.
Yeah. Eagles and Commanders.
Eagles.
Eagles by far. There's no thought about that. Packers and Bears.
Oh, fuck. Where the game at? It's going to be at Lambeau
This is Chicago.
in Chicago. Ooh, I'm going to go Bears.
I'm gonna go Bears as well because now Caleb ain't got to worry about Michael Parsons chasing his ass around. Chiefs and Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, they might fuck around and win that one. I'm gonna go Titans as well. Bills and Browns.
Bills.
Without a doubt, give me the Bills.
Sorry, Shador. I love you, bro, but
Yeah.
it ain't you, man.
We know who it is. We know what the problem is.
Yeah.
Chargers and Cowboys.
Ooh, shit. Chargers. See, I'm scared with that because this be a game Dallas fuck around and win.
It's a trap game.
Yeah,
This
right.
is a trap game.
And I fuck around, turn around, lose to Washington.
I'd take the Chargers as well, but this is definitely a trap game.
Mm-hmm.
Jets and Saints.
Fuck. I don't even know who the fuck the Saints quarterback is. Or the Jets. uh, Flip a coin on that one. I don't know. I don't know. Jets. Saints. I don't know.
I will actually take the Saints in that one because they've been playing some okay football the last couple of weeks. Another really pivotal matchup in the NFC South. We got the Bucks and Panthers. And I think they back and forth. I think they back and forth for the my bad. Go ahead.
Panthers, because I don't trust Tampa Bay's defense, and I don't. I think Baker might have tweaked his shoulder or something, because he's really high all of a sudden with all his passes.
Yeah.
Like, he damn near got Mike Evans fucking killed. And then the one boy that just came back, Baker broke his fucking neck throwing that ball high.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'll take the Panthers as well in that way. Next up, we got the Vikings and Giants.
Giants. Dart still playing?
Yeah.
Giants.
I'll take the Vikings because I liked how McCarthy looked last week. Bengals and Dolphins.
Bengals.
Take the Bengals as well. I don't think the Dolphins give a fuck no more. I really don't.
No.
I'm just being honest.
No. You saw Ramsey didn't even want to adapt to it.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was like, all right, nigga, I'm happy. You know you're the reason why I left, motherfucker. I'm up here in this cold ass weather.
Yeah, I take the Bengals in that one. I take the Bengals because, like I said, I don't think the Dolphins don't give a fuck no more.
Mm-hmm.
Jags and Broncos.
Broncos.
I take the Broncos. I don't give a fuck how good Jacksonville looked this year. I do not trust Trevor Lawrence.
You don't know what you're getting from that motherfucker.
Falcons and Cardinals. Speak of the devil.
Falcons.
I take the Falcons, but you really don't give a shit about this game.
Right. That'd be like, oh, okay, they went in that. All right.
Yeah.
What's next?
Steelers and Lions.
Ooh, sorry, bro. Lions. Hold on, who at home?
The Detroit.
Yeah, Lions. But I don't like Dan Campbell calling plays. You go for it on fourth down too much, and then you keep trying to get cute with these trick ass plays and shit. Just run the offense you did last year, motherfucker. What?
Yeah, I'll take the Lions. I take the Lions. Don't Steelers Nation, please don't kill me.
And, I don't know. Whoever won the AFC North gonna be limping into the playoffs.
Probably.
We're here, motherfucker.
I will say this. I really love how my defense has played the last 2 weeks. I say that defense has looked fairly decent the last couple weeks. Raiders and Texans. Texans did. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the last couple years. They've done the same thing. They seem to get it together towards the end of the season.
Man, do you know how crazy it is to live in Houston?
Yeah.
How much other shit that there is to do
Yeah,
in
that's true.
fucking Houston, nigga. And then they get to a point to where, man, we ain't gonna make the playoffs, and they start thinking about their life. I ain't trying to get traded, nigga. Like, brother, man, some crazy shit going on in Houston right now, man.
Yeah. Next up, the game, another, I mean, pivotal game. It's a out of conference game for both teams, but we got the Patriots and the Ravens.
I want to say Ravens, but my heart says Patriots. Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well. They fight, they fighting for playoff positioning right now.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the 49ers and the Colts.
49ers.
49ers as well.
Uh,
Go ahead, my bad.
that motherfucker came back at the wrong time of the year playing that shit.
Yeah.
Shit, man. That
Well,
nigga,
at least for Indy, they play in a dome.
that's true. And then, well, I mean, it's gonna be at Indy or at Cali. I mean, for 49ers is that who
I think it's
home?
in. No, I think it's an Indy. I think that game's gonna be an Indy.
Okay, well, nice 70 degrees.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, either or, it's probably gonna be 70 degrees in the stadium where they play it too.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Levi Stadium, yep.
No, I was talking about Lucas Oil.
Right, I'm just saying, like,
All right.
either way, it's gonna be decent. Wherever they play it at, it's gonna be
Right.
decent.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know that that weather it get a little hot out there in Cali now, and a lot of players act. You'd be surprised how many players do not enjoy actually playing in the heat.
This is Northern California we're talking about. This
Well,
time of year,
that's true too.
this time of year, I don't know.
That's true too. That's true too. But anyway, man, if you have made it this far in the episode, as always, we thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go follow us on Instagram at 2Ps in the pod. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok at 2Ps pod. And you can find both me and Ryan on Twitter, X, or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, and Instagram. Don't go searching for neither one of us on Facebook because neither one of us really be on that shit.
I mean, you'll find me, but you ain't gonna find shit.
You ain't gonna find nothing but sports
Funny shit.
and funny shit. That's it. That's all you gonna find on my page.
That's all it's gonna be, son. That's all it's gonna be.
But as always, man, we thank y'all for tuning in. And as always, Ryan, brother, I love you, man. And let's stay prayed up and let's get this dub on Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir. Boomer.
Boomer!
Sooner.
Sooner!
Boomer.
Oh yeah, and we horns down because y'all talked all that shit about us not being in the last year. Now you motherfuckers ain't in it, so now it's y'all turn to watch us.
Don't punish us for scheduling out of conference games. Did you win, nigga? You lost to Florida. You went to overtime with Kentucky and Mississippi State. Oh, you beat up on an Oklahoma team. Didn't have their quarterback yet again. Why is it every time you play you motherfuckers we don't have a healthy quarterback? Why is that? I'd be so happy when we just whoop y'all motherfucking ass. And then we're gonna be hearing, but that was a fluke. We'll see next year and whoop your ass again.
Again, motherfucker. You know what? I will say this, bro. If we can if we beat Bama, it is going to be so nice to finally get a fucking college football playoff win. For all them people that's been calling for fire Brent Venables and blah blah blah, he is going to do the one thing Lincoln Riley couldn't do. With love the Sooners, but let's be honest, with a less talented roster. Offensively.
Maybe offensively, but if John Mateer was helped, look, and Ben Arbuckle is young. Shit, we can go back 6 years ago, 7 years ago. He's coaching high school football.
Yeah, that's true too.
So just give him some time. God, nigga, just stay.
Yeah,
just
don't
stay.
Please stay. Give us one more year if you and Mateer.
The Oklahoma job. We can go back to Kevin Sumlin. We can keep going. Like if you get Mike Leach, if you get hot coaching Oklahoma offense, bye head coach.
Yeah. Now I do want to say this. Bob Stoops is no longer the head coach of the Renegades. I mean, Oklahoma do need a new athletic director.
I
Just,
don't,
just
I think he spent so much time there to where he just want to come back, watch the games. He done saw his son play there. I think he just wants to come back, watch the games, and watch OU kick ass. I just truly think that's what he
more the
wants to
reason
do.
for him to be the fucking athletic director. I mean, he might not
But
be the. I'm just saying, he might not be the coach.
uh-uh.
I still have an influence on what the fuck happens in the sports world at this bitch. So, I
This
mean,
is true.
that'd be beautiful. I mean, he can come back and say, he put teams together to, win in the fucking SEC.
This is true, but I mean, I don't know how Bob feels about being involved in football like that. I don't know. To me, I say he wouldn't want to, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but it would be nice. It would be
They
nice.
gave Oregon an 88% chance of winning that fucking game.
Yeah, well, like I said, we gonna see this Saturday, motherfucker. We gonna see.
Hmm.
But as always, bro, I love you, man. Stay
I
safe
love you
this
too, brother.
weekend, and try to make it through the work week. And like I said, let's get this dub this weekend, baby.
Yes, sir. Boomer.
Sooner.
You know what it
Out.
is. Never.